Brian, where did you and Whitney first meet?
We first met at my apartment in college where we had a party and we met over ice cream cake.
So, what is Whitney's favorite TV show?
Ooh, favorite TV show? Now or currently?
Currently. In life, if Whitney named her favorite TV show.
I'd have to say right now it's Big Bang Theory, but if in the past it was 24.
Okay, how many kids does Whitney want?
4.
4. How many boys, how many girls do you know? Just
Probably
curious.
Even split.
Even Steven?
So,
okay.
yeah.
Okay. If Whitney had to describe you in 3 words, what words would she use?
I think it's a really, really good question. Messy, I think, would be one of them. Loyal and creative.
If Whitney was stranded on a desert island and could only bring 3 things with her, what would she bring?
She would bring her iPad, a gallon of skim milk, and what else would she bring? Her iPad, gallon of skim milk, and a photo of her family.
Not you, okay. What is Whitney's favorite song?
Favorite song, Chicken Fried by Zach Brown Band.
Where has Whitney always wanted to travel?
She has always wanted to travel to Chamonix, France.
Which you guys have already done. Check.
Yep.
Which would Whitney choose? Backstreet Boys or NSYNC?
NSYNC.
Okay.
Why?
I just think they have a much more eclectic group of music, so just more options to choose from. More personable group of boys, I guess. I don't know.
Which Spice Girl does Whitney most identify with?
Ginger Spice and Wise, because that's the only one I know.
What is Whitney's shoe size? What is Whitney's shoe size? Shoe size?
Oh, it's very small. I know that.
She has very little pushing feet.
A 6? Is that an appropriate women's size?
If Whitney had to date someone from Friends, who would she choose? Chandler, Joey, or Ross, and why?
She would choose. I think she'd choose Ross because he's slightly nerdy, but she likes his humor.
Do you identify with Ross,
Yes.
Brian? Oh, okay. Good. Good. If Whitney could only eat one type of food for the rest of her life, what would it be?
Oh, man. It would definitely be something white because she likes only white food. So, is that too much information? The one food she would eat for the rest of her life. This should be a really easy question. Wheaties, I would say.
What was the name of Whitney's first pet?
Patrick. Or it was, shoot, what was the name of her first dog? I forget the name of her first dog.
Pressure.
Let's go with Patrick, though.
Patrick.
The frog.
Okay, Patrick the frog. Okay, okay. What is Whitney's most commonly used phrase?
Commonly used phrase? These are tough questions. Famazing.
Okay. What is the most played song on Whitney's iPod?
Right now?
Yes.
Come fly with me.
If Whitney were to throw out one piece of your clothing, what would it be? This is a hard one.
Yeah, there's a lot of... It'd probably be some of my white t-shirts. Because, one, she thinks I have too many of them. And two, they get a little ratty. And I don't throw them out as I get new ones. So my drawer's overflowing with white t-shirts now.
Not the railroad shorts?
No, I think she secretly likes them.
Okay. What would you say is your favorite thing about Whitney?
I think my favorite thing about her is her loyalty and passion for family.
What is the nicest thing Whitney has ever done for you?
I think the nicest thing, or I think the time that I knew she'd always be there for me was after my graduation and from college, where I had to go to the emergency room right afterwards, and she stayed at the emergency room for hours waiting for me.
What does Whitney like on her pizza?
Nothing. She likes plain pizza. Cheese. That's the answer.
And sauce.
Yeah.
And bread.
Sometimes not even sauce. Sometimes
Okay.
Again, back to the white food.
If Whitney were a cartoon character, who would she be and why?
Well, I don't know. I mean, there's a lot of cartoon characters, but I think she would select Ariel from The Little Mermaid because that was her favorite Disney movie growing up, and she's told me that she always wanted to be Ariel.
Do you feel
Not
like
now, hopefully.
Do you feel like you identify with Eric?
Jeez. No, I don't think so.
If Whitney could be any kind of animal, what would she be?
She would definitely be. I don't know if she'd be a dolphin. Definitely.
See a theme.
What's
Creature of the deep. If Whitney could invite two celebrities, dead or alive, to dinner, who would they be? And why?
Two celebrities. Yeah. I would say Whitney would want to have dinner with Jack Bauer, not Kiefer Sutherland, but Jack Bauer. He'd have to be in character the whole time. And also either Bon Jovi or Bruce Springsteen.
If you had to pick one, which would you say?
I'd probably say Bon Jovi. His music seems to resonate with her more. So.
Okay. Who is Whitney's celebrity crush?
Tom Brady.
All right.
Next question.
Yeah. What character would Whitney be on Saved by the Bell and why? Anyone's fair game. Anyone from any season.
Yeah, because we can go pretty deep with this.
Yeah.
I mean, I guess the safe answer is Kelly Kapowski, because she's a genuinely nice person who isn't concerned with what people think about her. I think Lisa Turtle is too superficial, and Jessie Spano is too much of a ladder climber, which Whitney isn't. So we're gonna stick with the 6 core characters. I'd say Kelly Kapowski.
Which character? What about if Whitney could live in any place in the world, where would she want to live?
She'd want to live in Colorado.
What's her favorite flavor of ice cream?
Favorite flavor is vanilla ice cream. Again, the white food theme.
What and when did you do for your first date?
For our first date, we were up in college, and we went to a place called Storm Cafe, and both got the same dish, chicken carbonara. She actually had hers with no chicken, and that was our first date.
How did you propose to Whitney?
I proposed to Whitney over a boggle board, where I presented her with a boggle board that said, "Will you marry me?"
Why did you pick the boggle board?
I picked boggle because that was one of Whitney's favorite board games, and she loves board games, and we used to play that, or we still play that actually.